Welcome back to Midday. We've got James Chevrette from Sound Advice Marketing joining us. Thanks for being here, James.
Thank you.
Today we're talking about dash cams, and it's something I think that a lot of people seem to have in their vehicle now. Would you say?
Yeah, it's getting more and more popular these days. And keep in mind, Europe, it's actually almost mandatory.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people don't realize, like, we all joke about YouTube and the Russian dash cams, all this sort of stuff.
Yes.
It's actually to protect you as well.
Right.
And that's where now, like, you even hear about changes within ICBC. How can we protect ourselves? Like, a real world application is there's a deer on the road. Do you swerve to miss the deer or do you hit the deer? If you put the car in the ditch, it's your fault. If you hit the deer, it's not your fault.
Right.
But a lot of us will swerve.
Right.
You know, so a simple application like that of having a dash cam
shows the bigger picture. Yeah.
And also, everyone knows life's pretty fast. And, you know, you went through the light, they went through the light. Whose turn was it to turn?
Can't really remember.
Yeah, and also this also helps, I'm going to say law enforcement or insurance as well. And it kind of protects you. Another one is that people don't realize is that when the car is parked, you can actually have it so if someone bumps your bumper, it actually turns on and records it, then they can see the car hypothetically driving away.
Hypothetically, that's not what you're supposed to do, though. Okay, so yeah, they're important not only to capture, you know, things that could be interesting to just personally to you or to your friends or whatnot, but the unexpected, and that can in turn help you in the long run if there's you witness an accident or anything like that, right?
Yeah, you'll even see it now, looking for dash cam coverage at the corner of this and that now. So, and that's even from the RCMP.
Yeah, they do call for that now, absolutely. So you brought something with you. Take us through what this is. This is a type of dash cam? I mean, I'm sure there's various types, right? Yeah,
but there's some key points. Like this one here, as you can see, is it looks actually very like a camera.
It does, yeah, that's what I thought it was originally.
Yeah, so it suspends from the dash. I'm just gonna go like this. So actually notice it's clear. So it doesn't obstruct your view at all.
Okay.
So,
which is why they're legal.
Yes. And then so you have a little screen like this to yourself so you can see that it's recording. But it's also nice. This one does the front, and then it has a little, bear with me here, rear attachment as well.
Okay.
And notice it's very small.
Yeah.
If I use my thumb as reference, it's not going to block any view in the car or anything. So this one actually does front and rear.
Okay.
And also one big thing to keep in mind when if you're going to purchase one is see if it includes the SD card for recording.
That's an important thing to look for.
A lot of people go, oh, there's this one for $99. I'm just picking a number, $99. Yes, but it doesn't include all the parts.
Right, yeah.
So
good
you
advice.
Get burned. you get burned by it, yes.
Okay, so this would mount just on your dash.
This one I suggest to go behind the mirror. Or just next to the mirror.
Okay.
So you have your rear view mirror here just like this. And you can go below, it can move around anywhere. Yes, you could put it in the corner of your dash, say on the driver's side like this as well.
If it's not obstructing any sort of view or anything like that.
Correct.
Okay, we do have video that we're looking at here. So yeah, this is, I think most people know what a dash cam is and what you've sort of explained what it can be used for, but this is an example of someone who, yes, there you go, an accident, but it's captured.
It is, and that's you know, it's also I go back to protecting yourself and your property again because you just never know nowadays.
Right.
And like here's a great example of what having a rear and front can do. So you can actually manage both of them at the same time.
Right.
I actually do think like even with some of the changes coming with insurance, if you can't prove it now, they're just going to ding you both.
Right. So this could be your safety net, essentially.
Yes. And this one in the videos I really like is talking about how someone bumps your car. And a lot of times people don't even know they bumped it. I mean, everyone's in a hurry sometimes. They don't even know. But what's also nice is since it only comes on when your car is bumped, it's not draining your battery.
Right. It's all these little things that you don't think about, James. So this is pretty interesting. Yeah, underground parking lots. There you go. That's always one that could be a problem, right?
Yeah, and this is, for example, this camera actually adjusts for the light, which is quite nice. So at least you're not going to see a dark shadow that bumped your car. At least you'll be able to identify the car as well.
So where this person in this video has it mounted is sort of where you would suggest, right?
Yes.
That's what you were saying, right by the mirror, right beside it?
Yeah, if it's in the middle, you're getting the biggest field of view. They call this setup with the front and rear 122 degrees of view.
Okay.
Now, some of them will say it's 360 degrees of view, but I don't really, how are you going to see that? You have the A pillars and the B pillars in the cars. You have headrests. So that's why I do recommend in the center of the vehicle, of the windshield or the rear window, and in full field of view to give you the best possible.
Good. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And how much would this one go for, James?
Roughly $199.
Okay. But it
not too
includes
bad.
everything.
That's the big thing. It
Yep.
includes everything and a rear camera.
Excellent. All right. Great. Well, if you're looking for a dash cam or you think you might want to find out more information about them, you can do so, of course, by chatting with James. There's the information. Sound Advice Marketing on Facebook, his phone number. We're back in a moment. We've got Marcia Dick from the City of Kamloops joining us to talk recycling. Stay with us.